get lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and then better job forcing a turnover.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Wicks. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They want to just keep throwing it. Dances away. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on, be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
That last completion sets them up on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions.
He's got it inside the 30. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
On the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. He's looking to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Pitt will have to boot this one away.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. He wants to throw. Buying some time. He throws one to the left. And he reels it in inside the 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hokie! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David.
And the ball is picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. A first down for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Got the back over the middle. Open space at the 25. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Manziel. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on throw, and that leads to the interception.
They'll run it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hatchett. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback going straight.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Defense in press coverage. On the option. And how about that interior defense stopping the run for nothing? Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Panthers have this offense rolling. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fires to the right. And the pass is intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll give it to the back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for them.
Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. It's caught downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They're setting up the screen. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set in the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give on the inside. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The Hokies will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Trying to run it in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. The 40, at the 30, the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. The defense with the scoop and score. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got his man on the outside. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, if you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Got it in the middle. It's Manziel. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hokies with the 1st and 10.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get them shot.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Hokies will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And the pummeling has started. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Discards a man. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Give to the fullback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what...
And they get the sack right out of the gate. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's looking to throw it. He finds his man. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll line up for a second down play. They keep attacking through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hatchett. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking for a productive play on first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
From the gun, the ground game. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Defense might bring the house here with the run on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run the option. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all that, this is 4-down territory, too.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And, David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Powers through the defender. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Got his man quickly. And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Touchdown, Hokies! And the route is on. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to move it through the air. The throw. Got his man. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Looking to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. When you know you have a team out in class, the ability to play